To you, like, clean up your room,
make your bed.
Haven't you heard one word I said? I don't want to tell you one more time. Gonna have fun just as sure as you're alive. Jumping off that old high dive. The high dive reached up into the clouds. It should have been illegal, never been allowed. It was way too dangerous, way too high. 17 miles up there in the sky. Now in all the years that I've been alive, I had never jumped off that old high dive. I watched my other friends scream and jump. They called me a chicken, they called me a chump, but I didn't care. I was still alive, even if I did lay eggs. But it just so happened that summer season, I wanted to jump. Now I had a reason. Someone at the pool, I must confess, I dearly wanted to impress. It was Christy, the lifeguard. Christy, the heavens opened and the angels sang. Christy, the lifeguard. She was 17 and I was 9. We were the perfect match. Christy sat in the lifeguard chair, combing her long and golden hair. Her skin was tan, her eyes were green. She was the prettiest girl that I'd ever seen, and I'd seen a lot of girls at my elementary school. None of them looked like Christy. So I thought that this just might be my chance to get that girl to give me a glance. She'd finally know that I was alive when she saw me jump off that old high dive, my body arcing out over the water, muscles rippling over my 57-pound frame. Our two hearts would beat as one. So this time, and Mike said, let's. I said, okay, sure you bet. Drove me to this little place, a little pool. It's called a vernal pool. And some of you guys know where these are. A vernal pool is only there in the spring. That's all. It dries up. So by mid-June, it's gone. And things live in these vernal pools that don't live anywhere else. If you find a vernal pool around here, you're likely to find something called a fairy shrimp, which is a shrimp this big. And you're likely to find caddisfly larvae. Caddisflies only alive for one day, and they lay there. They fly and they lay their eggs and then they die. But the eggs sit on the bottom of the pool, and when they hatch into worms, they make these little log cabin houses around them. And if you look on the bottom of these vernal pools, you see all these little log cabin houses walking around on the bottom. And also, in this pool, it's the only place that spade-foot toads lay their eggs. One night a year, the rainiest night of the year, the spade-foot toads hear it. They hear the rain, they feel the rain. Scientists aren't sure just how. And they all go to a vernal pool which has been there for thousands of years. They don't go to regular ponds or lakes. They only go to this place that's going to dry up. And the females get there, the males get there first. They get to the pond first, and then they start calling out. Like that. I can't do it very well, but that's about what they sound like. And the female toads hear that, and they go, here I come, baby. Ooh, 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 it's party time at the vernal pool tonight. And they hop there, and the males go, okay, it's time to have a party. And they do. The females lay their eggs, and the males fertilize them, and they turn into tadpoles. Right? But now there's a problem. And then those toads go away. Just that night, they go back in their holes, and you can't see them for another year. And if it does, and something went wrong, I forgot about everything I was holding inside. I'm not talking about love, I'm talking about grape soda pop. But it wasn't purple anymore. We were almost to the ladder at the side when somebody yelled and somebody cried. I'd been feeling great, just fine and mellow. When it seemed behind me I was leaving trail of yellow. Christy saw it, she began to scream, "That is the grossest thing that I have ever seen!" The next thing I knew, when I looked around, she climbed out of the water and left me there to drown. I said, "Christy, don't you love me?" She said, "What are you talking about? You're just totally a little punk." I know, but you didn't answer my question. Do you love me?